Hey everybody, this is Navi6007 coming at you with the Pokemon battle. This is versus Sk8r, random numbers after this R, from T-Flare, a new forum I joined the other day. Go check it out, there'll be a link in the description. There's some really cool people there. He leads off with Rose Raid and I flinch it, and he switches out into Gyarados now, and I Iron Head the switch and it doesn't do too much. So now I go into Blastoise, knowing that Blastoise could take mostly whatever Gyarados had. He goes for a Dragon Dance and now he goes for an Earthquake, and it does about 1/3. I Toxic him, but he has a Lumberry which cures him of his Toxic, and now I have to set up, now he sets up Dragon Dance and I have to set up another Toxic on him. I know I can, I get leftovers. I know I can live one more Earthquake, so I stay in and I go for an Ice Beam, and I do live the second Earthquake. And Ice Beam doesn't do too much, so I get leftovers. He takes toxic damage. I switch out into Batman, predicting another Earthquake, and there we go. He misses. He gets toxic damage. Now I predict a Waterfall, and I thought it'd do less damage if I went into Rachi, but it does quite a lot of damage, and he takes more toxic damage. Now I switch into Blastoise as Death Fodder, as he goes for a Waterfall, and KOs Blastoise. Blastoise goes down, and he gets taken out by toxic damage. He sends in his own Rachi now, as I send in Rubberneck. I don't like this matchup, so I go for a U-turn, and it doesn't do that much. I send in Batman, as he goes for a Fire Punch, and he switches out into Uxie, as I use U-turn one more time, and I go into Cradilly, because this is the only thing I really had to fight this Uxie. He sets up a screen, so I'm thinking dual screen, as I set up a Toxic. He takes toxic damage, and he goes for a Thunder Wave now, as I go for a Rock Slide, and it does absolutely no damage, like 0, as he takes more toxic damage. He U-turns out, and it doesn't do that much. It does like a little chunk, and he sends out Coon, as I recover, predicting another screen or a switch. I send in Rachi, and as he goes for Calm Mind, and here I should have gone for a Trick, but I go for an Iron Head, thinking I could flinch axe it, as he takes leftovers, and I Iron Head again, hoping for flinch, and I don't get to flinch, and down goes Rachi. So he takes more leftovers, and I send in Raichu. I know Raichu could take one good hit from this Suicune, so I go for Grass Knot because Suicune's pretty heavy, but it does an okay chunk. And there's Raichu living a Surf. I go for a T-Bolt to see if it did more damage, and it does, and it brings him down to really low red, as he goes for a Surf to KO Raichu. He takes leftovers, and I send in Batman just to finish off Coon, so I go with Brave Bird just to make sure nothing happens. Down it goes. He sends in his Rachi, and he goes for a Zen Headbutt to KO me, and down goes Batman. I send in Cradilly, and he's going to use Iron Head, or no, not Iron Head, Zen Headbutt again, as I go for an Earthquake. And it doesn't do that much because of Reflect, I think, or did it go down? I forget when it went down. But he switches into Rose Raid as I go for Recover. He Leaf Storm, and it does under half, and now his special attack fell as I go for an Earthquake to KO Rose Raid. Down it goes. He sends in his Infernape and just Flare Blitz me. And down goes Cradilly. He takes recoil damage, and I send in my last poke, which is Blaziken, and I won't outspeed him, so yeah, I won't outspeed. So good game, Sk8. I hope to play you again, and guys, go check out the T-Flare. I'll put a link in the description. Bye.